yeah, nice little reaction. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, wait a second.
Taught the feelings on the kisser, styrofoam full of scissor. Taught the lesson they ain't lizard. Everything I got I is her. Reach, he getting his her. Roll a leaf over a swisher. Fuck my chick, I know I get crazy on that liquor. Papa Yer get out his body. Double R's, I feel like Roddy. White boy, we ride with Tommy. Scott, I got that blibber.
Oh yeah, nice little reaction. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, wait a second. Didn't I was a dancer, nigga? Well, I be dancing, I ain't a dancer. Come on now. But today's video is gonna be most cruel cases on paternity court. Now, I decided to switch it up. No courtroom video today, but oh shit. No courtroom video today, but trust me, we gonna hop into them too. But we gonna check out this video. Most cruel cases on maternity court.
All hanging out, having a good time, drinking. The guy was ugly. I mean, like him. It was the best sex of my life. I will admit that.
Oh shit. Y'all, do y'all know what time it is? Wait, I gotta hear him say something first. So I gotta hear him say something. But see, look, and look, all y'all niggas, you know, for a lot of y'all who be trying to say, what's that? Oh, a woman don't get down on the first night, or you gotta have a nice body, or a woman gotta go after this or go after that, bro. Look, she just said he was ugh. She just said he was ugh, but it was the best she ever had. That's all it is. You get what I'm saying, man? Y'all, please get off the internet with all this BS, man. These topics about dating and relationships has gone, way out the window.
When I first met her, I wasn't really attracted to her or anything like that. And I'm like, I can't be like, first she's a married woman.
Bro, what yeah, so what happened? Yeah, bro. First time I came across her, I wasn't attracted to her, man. She wasn't my type, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we ain't get along. Bruh.
Two, she's ugly.
I told you. So your mama lied to you for 34 years. What you gonna say to her now? Now you can.
This case starts hot as Miss Tucker calls Mrs. Riley this name as she gives her testimony.
My son is married to a whore. I'm not a whore. Speaking please, a whore. You're the same as me, a whore.
Let's get some order. Please.
Willfully had an affair numerous times, lived with the man, whatever. Has no clue who the father is, or we wouldn't be here today.
There are so many shocking revelations in Mrs. Riley's counter to Mr. Riley's testimony.
Well, we was together for 3 years. We couldn't get pregnant. And,
we was taking fertility pills.
He said we. Wait, he said we?
We was together for 3 years. We couldn't get pregnant.
He said we was together for 2 years, but we couldn't get pregnant. My boy, Jeff Bezos looking at him. Why the hell would you be pregnant? Come on, man.
We was taking fertility pills when I got pregnant. That we order offline to get pregnant. The beginning when we went to the ultrasound and him and my ex-boyfriend both went. He never met.
Wait a minute.
He was there.
Wait a minute. You went to an ultrasound appointment during your pregnancy?
Miss Tucker and Mrs. Riley keep on attacking each other, causing Judge Lauren to put them in their places. Mrs. Riley's testimony feels like lots of knife stabs as she keeps revealing shocking statements.
You asked
Yes.
Mr. Riley, your husband, if your boyfriend,
And he
who you laid up at the hotel with for 2 weeks, could come and stay because he didn't have anywhere to go.
She lied.
She lied.
She lied.
Damn. Yo, these situations be different, bro. You don't even be knowing what be going on half of the time. Like, a lot of these stories and situations, you be like, bro, how did she even come about? Like,
Hey, look, you can say what it's
Mr. Riley, Mr. Riley, please tell me you said no.
We're the only car maker.
man, I wish I could tell the truth, boy. Man, fuck it, I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't say no, bro. I ain't say no, couldn't do it. Bro, little ass Sue. Couldn't do it, bro. Let's see what he say, y'all.
In the world that has a fleet of well over 1 million cars on the road, fully in. I didn't.
You let the
They became
boyfriend.
friends. They went to the casino and everything together. They
Yeah,
was
I
like
felt
buds.
bad for him. She told me that he didn't have no place to go.
And when it feels like that's the end,
So?
it turns out things were
What
just
they got
getting
doing
started.
us?
You slept with them both during that
Yes,
time.
I will admit to that because I was confused. Hello? I was confused at that time. I had my husband. I told you. Hold on.
Mr. Riley, were you aware that she was sleeping
Yes,
with
he
the
was.
boyfriend and you at the same time?
Well, one night she'd sleep with him on the couch, and then the next, like, she'd be
They
like,
both
I'm with
knew.
you, and then she'd sleep in the bed with me.
Ah! She was charging shit to the game. She was getting the best of both worlds each and every day. So Monday she got him right here. Wednesday she got the other dude. Friday she got him. Yo, you gotta, I love it, man. I love seeing all of it, man. And clap it up for the women, man. Clap it up.
Yeah, they both knew. I never
So
lied
now-
about anything.
I actually caught
And she ain't lie? Okay. So we can't say nothing.
them having sex on the floor while I was at work.
While he was at work, she
These revelations prove that everything is a mess.
I haven't been in a relationship for 4 months because he texted you and told you not to be. 4 months. Because of this
Okay,
right
the last time I heard marriage was between a man and a woman, not a man and a woman and a mother. So you really shouldn't have been in the relationship
I
ever.
should still be able to have contact with my son. He is 20-something years old. He can do whatever he wants. He can do what he... Oh, really?
Yes,
You were married when you got pregnant, too.
Mr. Riley becomes emotional due to all this, and Judge Lauren reacts this way.
Are you alright, Mr. Riley? You seem emotional.
I love you.
Of course he does. That's his son. He's been with me since he's been born. He was there when he was born. What? I would fall in love with a child if I was around.
But see, that come from a whole bunch of stuff though. The lack of not being careful, the lack of just wanting to have kids in a sense of lust, the lack of just having that mental fortitude of being in the moment. A lot of y'all bring that upon yourselves, and see, a lot of the time that kid be the best investment. So you want to keep the situation around, or you don't want to grow. You don't want to grow up, cause I get it. Sometimes parents think that, let's say if one party leave, like the dad get and leave because it's toxic, or the mom leave because it's toxic. They don't want that child to grow with that one perception of how they're viewed due to the fact of what the other party might say. So you got some dads that might be like, your mom was an effed up person, man. She this and that. You feel what I'm saying? Then the mother, on the other hand, oh yeah, your dad did this and that. He ain't want to come be a part of your life. Now all of a sudden, he want to come back. So it's just a whole bunch of confusion. That's why you gotta be careful though, man. And to have your mom up here though, bro, like mom does look good though. You feel what I'm saying? Mom does look good. I give it to her, but too
All
much.
the time, which I've never got to see.
Then why are
because
you
she
here?
is.
You're
You
so
love
happy.
that.
So why are you here? Ladies, you're so busy screaming back and forth. You don't understand. This man is standing here looking at.
He already accepted that child. Why
No.
does he-
No. The bottom line is, not only does he have the right to know whether or not
That's
he's
right.
the child's father, the child has a right to know if he's his father.
The first DNA test result is revealed.
These first results, as prepared by DNA Diagnostics, is for Mr. Schaefer.
Wow.
Bro.
Winner.
Yeah, bro. I hit it on the first night. Yeah. Bruh. Yeah, bro. Hit it on the first night.
In the case of Tucker versus Riley, when it comes to the paternity,
Let's go, man, boy.
4-month-old Bryson Riley, Mr. Schaefer, the man Mrs. Riley had a one-night stand with, is not the father.
Let's go, my boy.
Let's go to the next result. Jerome, do you have the envelope, please?
Bruh.
Second one is also revealed and proves the obvious.
When it comes to 4-month-old Bryson Riley, Mr. Riley, you are not.
Damn.
Mrs. Riley's reaction is unwarranted, and Judge Lauren chastises her for it.
That's okay. He'll still
Oh,
be
really?
that no matter
Okay.
what.
Yeah.
Or
You don't know.
Let's get some order. Mr. Riley, I know that was not the news you wanted to hear.
He needs to come home with me. That's his kid no matter what.
Miss Riley, Miss Riley, Miss Riley, that mouth is not going to undo the damage you've caused. You need to stand there and accept responsibility.
I have been from day one.
Ms. Owens calls Mr. Raines some uncouth names because of this, and Mr. Raines responds to the judge's question with this.
So, Miss Owens, why would he leave you when you were pregnant?
because he was a lying, cheating piece of trash.
Oh.
20,000 children.
Hell nah, he was a lying piece of trash, man. See now, look, like my other video, my New York accent and my other accents, nah, but my what's that? My Southern accent, hell nah. He a lying piece of trash, man. Come on now, y'all can't say I ain't got it. Hell no.
Say how you really feel.
Mr. Raines gives his testimony, and Ms. Owens admits to this.
I was young back in those days. We were off and on. We were young, off and on, off and on. She got pregnant initially, and I married her because I was trying to do the right thing. She wasn't having a miscarriage. Again, after that, off and on, off and on, off and on. I got tired of it. It got old, and so she always wanted to go back home. So I let her go back home. About 3 to 4 months, I get a letter from her. The next day she's pregnant, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I hate your luck. You know, I'm not with you. Haven't been with you.
So, did you have any happy times?
We had a few, not many.
Mr. Raines gives reasons for his doubt and even presents an exhibit, but Ms.
Yeah,
Owens says it's a lie.
She went home an awful lot. It's just hard to believe for me to believe that she was not cheating. I mean, again, here we are in court today over a child that's 27 years old, and the timeline don't add up.
Y'all don't realize he talked when his shit stuck to his chest. Look. Yeah, so you know the timeline between those. Like, y'all see how his shit stuck. Look, the whole time.
But Ms. Owens says it's a lie.
She went home an awful lot. It's just hard to believe for me to believe that she was not cheating. I mean, again, here we are in court today over soon to be 27.
So wait a minute. You're saying the timeline doesn't add up in terms of when Ms. Rowe was conceived?
Exactly. Jamie was born July 31st. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is when Claire says she's pregnant.
No, I got pregnant in October.
This is when she's the 6th day. So I left in August is when I left. I was no longer, we broke up, I was no longer with her in August.
Is your birthday July 31st, Ms. Rowe?
Yes, Your Honor.
But Ms. Owens, you don't agree with this
No,
timeline.
I do not. I come home in October. He dropped me off at my parents' and told them do something with her. I cannot.
that could have possibly been true. I mean, you were something to deal with.
Ms. Owens goes off on Mr. Raines and says this is why she's certain he fathered her child.
But what I'm saying is, if
If you hadn't have been such a piece of crap, I wouldn't have been so hard to get along with.
Maybe not.
But now hold on, but I want to understand this because Mr. Raines, if you are saying that it could be true that that she was with you in October and you brought her back to her parents and said do something with her, if that was October, that's during the window of conception.
I was gone in October.
No,
I know
you
this
were
for,
not.
I know this for a fact that I was gone.
He was not.
In October.
Ms. Owens expresses how she feels, and Judge Lauren comments this.
As a mother, that's something you never forget. I wanted my daughter to have a father like I had growing up. She did not have that.
Well, let's back.
She had my father to help me raise her. It's
Yo, why are you looking like that? Like he looked like he always up to something. He looked like one of them dudes that's always up to something. Like, did y'all see when he was pointing to like the little boy? He's like, you know, you're a piece of work to deal with, right? Yeah. Like why you look like that? Like, look at his face. Like everything to the side.
my father to help me raise her.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
It's not fair. He has never ever done anything for her.
Wow.
And the truth is hate really is just another form of love. When you hate somebody, the other side is that it's because you love them so much. I always tell people, when you're really done with somebody, that's indifference.
And I have never loved anybody like that again.
Was it your doubt or your hate that kept you from allowing your daughter to have a relationship with the man that potentially could be her biological father?
It was actually both.
Right. That's what is becoming clear. Indirectly, you were using your daughter as a pawn to get back at Mr. Raines.
That's right.
So, Jamie, how has it been growing up not knowing definitively who your father is? Take your time, honey. I know it's hard.
Finally, the DNA test.
Fuck, man. All these fucking questions, and why is everything to the side? Bro was born. So, you know, Jamie, I wasn't there. Like, why is everything to the side?
Test result proves that
In the case of Owens, Rowe versus Raines, when it comes to 26-year-old Jamie Rowe, Mr. Raines, you are the father.
Oh! Stop playing, Donald Trump looking at him.
Ms. Lapine shares how she found out her father may not be her biological father and what she did afterward.
We was at a family dinner and we was all just discussing how our parents was, and then family members started saying that, well, you don't know if he's your dad or not because you don't look like your dad and he might not be your dad.
Wait a minute, wait. You ever heard of anything like this?
No, Your Honor.
Oh my goodness.
I went to another family member and asked if this was true, and they just told me that this was not the time or place to talk about it and just shrugged it off.
Mr. Lapine admits these heartbreaking events all occurred and may occur due to this paternity case and its result.
Mr. Lapine,
Yes, ma'am.
for 30 years, all this time, you believe this young girl was your daughter?
Yes, ma'am. And I've been
Bro, like Dracula, look. Hold up. Yo! Tell me I'm like Dracula. Yo, tell me I'm lying. Tell me him right here don't look like Dracula. Hold on now, we gonna go to another one. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Yo, y'all, come on, man. Come on, bruh. Oh my god.
45 years in jail, and it gets rough.
4 to 5 years in jail
Yes, ma'am.
for unpaid child support.
Yes, ma'am.
For a young woman that calls you and then says, some family member told me you may not even be my biological father.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lapine drops more heartbreaking revelations.
When you get that phone call and she tells you a family member said that to her, do you go back in time to those moments after you learned her mother was pregnant?
I went all the way back. I thought about everything after that.
What were your revelations?
I counted back months. I was like, wait a minute. There's a month or two here that I wasn't even down there and she's supposed to be pregnant at this time.
You started doing some math and you felt like it didn't add up.
Yes, ma'am.
You said, well, the window of conception would have been around this time and
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
this may or may not be mine.
Ms. Lapine's sister provides an exhibit as proof that Ms. Lapine isn't her father's child. And here's what Ms. Lapine thinks about it.
This is a picture we took last week of me, my dad, and my sister.
And you feel like you strongly resemble your father.
Right.
But Brandy,
About to give me a little drink to pour up, y'all. 2.5, man. Look, got my little cup girl right here. Got my little cup. Alright, let's go.
he does not.
Right.
When you look at this picture, Brandy, what do you feel?
I always thought that I just got my mother's side of the genes. I always thought, you know, I look like my mom, but I always thought I had my dad's attitude.
Okay, that's fair.
I always thought that.
Things couldn't be crueler than this.
I would go to the courthouse and make them take it out of my paychecks all the time. They go back.
Record after record.
They go back to 1998. Some spots in there that aren't there, I was in jail.
For unpaid child support.
Yes, ma'am.
And with a court date tomorrow, the stakes, they really can't be any higher. Because they could send you back to jail.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lapine expresses how he feels about the last confession.
So, Mr. Lapine, you have regrets.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you feel like you let your daughters down?
I did let him down. And I'm sorry. I wish I'd never left. I wasn't worried about what their mom had to say.
It just keeps getting crueler, as evidenced by Ms. Opper's testimony.
It's been hard. Because every time Richard goes to jail, and not only do Brandy and Jennifer lose their father again, but also my 4 children.
And to be clear, you all are in a relationship.
26 years.
Yes, ma'am.
26 years.
Ms. Jennifer Lapine, Ms. Lapine's sister, also expresses how she feels and why she submitted to paternity questioning as well.
The lurking feeling still in the back of my mind of where were you? You know, why weren't you there? Would it have changed our childhood? You know, would things have made things different for us as we were growing up?
I mean, yeah, you know, I can understand that for like a lot of kids who really grow up without certain parents, or, you know, especially like they dad a lot of the time, they be feeling like, you know, they missed out on that structure, that leadership, and now sometimes that's what builds that resentment. A lot of the times, like I said, people make kids for a whole bunch of reasons. Reasons that could be off lust, reasons that could be, like I just said, in a moment thing, right? But a lot of the times, you know, when you miss out on that parent, you get that sense of doubt, and, you know, a lot of kids start to think like, damn, well, I wasn't good enough, they didn't want me here. So going through life on their own, a lot of the times, some of them do make it out good. Some do, you know, keep a good head on their shoulders, rekindle with their well, not rekindle, but, you know, actually build a relationship with their parents down the line. Then some, they take it to the heart, man. Some feel like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to make any bonds or whatever. Some might not understand the story that truly happened, so it's deep.
I mean, I love your kids to death, Linda. I do, and I look at them as my brothers and sisters.
They are your brother and sister.
But in a way, I'm jealous of them because my dad raised them, but he didn't raise me. He wasn't there for me, but he was there for them.
At the end of it all, the DNA test results reveal
Jennifer Lapine. Mr. Richard Lapine, you are her father.
Hey! My son Dracula.
Ms. Lapine, Mr. Richard Lapine is not your biological father.
Damn! Yo, to be on national TV, bro, these shit's hit. Like, this shit is different, bro. Like, that's so, like, that's, it's in, like, I don't know, bro. That's just so heartbreaking, bro, to find out that. Especially when you build a bond with this person. That's why it hit the dudes even harder a lot of the times when they had a baby off a one night stand or something, and you know, or they had they were just running wild and don't know, you know, who they don't know who the child really is or whatever, don't know who the real baby mother is. Then they spend 10, 20, 30 years raising a child or whatever just to have a child up there, and that was not their child, and that was not the child's father all along.
Have a cat? Stop scooping cat litter with Litter Robot. The highest.
Yo, y'all go get this strawberry lime margarita premix, man. Shit amazing.
Rated self-cleaning litter box that removes the chore of scooping and helps you have a cleaner home. After your cat exits, Litter Robot automatically.
Ms. Love and Ms. Willis say this has been going on for 30 years, and Ms. Williams says it's a lie.
Because I'm tired of Miss Karen Williams going around town telling people that my father fathered her child.
And so how long has this been going on?
I'm 35, so about 30 years.
30 years? All this time?
All this time.
And you're just coming to court today. Ms. Williams, have you been following them around saying?
No, Your Honor, I did not know them. I met them in 94. What I've told is true, and this is his daughter.
So you saying in 1994 is the first time you laid eyes on her?
Yes.
Ms. Williams gives her testimony, revealing some juicy information.
So when you were involved with their father, did you know he was involved with their mother?
No.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Yes, she did. So, she lied.
No, I didn't even know he was married at the time I was involved with him.
So you didn't know? So Ms. Williams, this is your daughter.
Yes.
Ms. Williams, how old are you?
I'm 34.
And Ms. Love, how old are you?
35.
And Ms. Willis, how old are you?
33.
Oh. Smack dab in the middle.
Ms. Williams presents evidence to back up her claims, but Ms. Love and Ms. Willis dispute it.
I thought I had someone. I was in love with them.
So when you found out you were pregnant...
What'd I just say? I thought I had someone, I was in love with him. What'd I just say? Most of the kids or most of these situations come from lust. Come from straight lust. Or come out because they probably went to the bar, tried to be like me and get my favorite drink, had too damn much, and start wilding. That's why I say you gotta pull up, man. Not chug, pull up, nigga.
You told
him.
And what happened?
And he came and picked me up, and we talked about it. And he did not say he wasn't the father. He just said that, that congratulations to me,
To you?
To me.
Exactly. Wouldn't it be to us?
And I also have, Your Honor, evidence that he wrote in my yearbook we was together.
You did?
3 days before his birthday.
Let me see that evidence she's pointing to. So this is what, Miss Williams, your...
Mr. Willis wrote to me.
Oh.
I bet she was not saying it right.
Ms. Stephanie testifies this, and Ms. Love and Ms. Willis reveal that a DNA test and child support payments are involved as well.
I was told by my father who my father was. He came to my house.
Yes.
I was about 7 or 8, and he explained to me who he was. He was my father. He gave me his phone number. I mean, reluctantly, my mother didn't want me to call, because when I did call, I was cursed out by, I'm assuming it was their mother. B, don't call here anymore. He's not your father. I was 7 to 8 years old.
Did you ever hear anything about this phone call, Ms. Love and Ms. Willis?
No, they put him on child support.
Ms. Love sheds more light on the DNA test and child support payments.
What? The DNA test had already been done.
Wait, there was a DNA test. Wait, explain this to me.
So when he was a truck driver, my dad didn't see his checks from him. They was direct deposit to the bank account. My mom did the balance of the banks and statements and all that. So when she noticed there was money being taken out for child support, my dad went to find out what was going on. So when he found out it was child support for Miss Stephanie, he wanted to have a blood test done.
Ms. Williams disputes these claims and says this is...
So he was cracking that old shit.
He wanted to have a blood test done.
Ms. Williams disputes these
He
claims
was
and
cracking
says
the old shit. My son was behind that big shit like this. My son was behind that big shit like this. My son was behind that big shit like this. Ooh, my son was behind that big shit.
what happened, but Ms. Willis says it isn't.
I do not know anything of child support.
You never received the assistance from the state?
No.
And you never received the child support?
No. I was cut off of assistance when my test was taken. My attorney test was taken.
What didn't you do?
When I went there, they couldn't verify that he had been there. They told me to just do what I need to do. My daughter got scared. She threw up on me when they took the blood. So we had to catch the bus back home.
So, your concern is because you went to the facility, the testing facility,
yes, Your Honor.
But you never laid eyes on him. He was not present.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you think happened?
About 85, he came over in the summertime. Him and a family member. And they were laughing and talking. And one family member said, "That's my baby." And I said, "Oh, maybe someone else took the test."
No.
Things begin to get wild as Miss Stephanie gives this testimony.
I'm convinced because my mother has no reason to lie to me. And he came himself to me and explained that he was my father.
Never
So
lie. My father didn't even like
I know
that.
what was said to me and where it was said and when it was.
He never liked to be in the same place around him.
How often did you see him after this conversation?
Never.
Mr. Banks, another son of the potential father in question, gives his testimony. But Ms. Willis says this is why the point doesn't count.
Do you believe that to be true?
I mean, we talking about my dad. It was a possibility.
You're saying to this court that your father slept around
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not the only one.
The DNA test result is revealed, and Ms. Willis makes an insensitive comment that Judge Lauren calls her out on.
When it comes to 34-year-old Stephanie Williams, as to whether the deceased Andre Willis was her biological father, it has been determined by this court. Miss Stephanie Williams, Mr. Andre Willis was not your father.
Damn. And yo, dog, y'all, the reason I keep saying damn because once you find out all that, like once you find out like the child is not yours, the parent is not yours, that's a whole nother searching within itself. Some people might not care, but then some people might have to go on that big ass search and be like, damn, like, you know, who is it? Who the fuck is my father? Where the fuck he at? You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy, bro. And a lot of these, like I keep saying, a lot of these stories on how these people met is different, bro. They be having kids in these situations, bro. Damn, like I said, y'all gotta stop trying to be cool. You not me. You can't buy this and chuck the whole thing to the head, man. I said you gotta paw little by little, nigga. Y'all, we going through these situations because they not pulling up, man. They not pulling up, man. They chugging it. Chugging the Patron, chugging the Hennessy, chugging the margarita. They not pulling up, man.
I told you to say your mama lied to you for 34 years. What you gonna say to her now?
Now you can. Now you
can.
Let's first get some control. And before Ms. Willis and Ms. Love, before you plan your celebration, if you take a look across the aisle, I think there is room for a level of compassion. You all were blessed to know who your father was. This young lady is only going off of what she was told.
That's it. But y'all, let me zoom in back again. I hope y'all, I know y'all saw my good dance moves. But y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, man. Like I said, I'm going to switch the content up, make it very diverse. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. This was a good video. I'm going to definitely hop on more of these, but more than Jerry Springer, maybe Morgan Ram, Steve Wilkos, like that. Just for a little more entertaining. These are funny, especially when the nigga was like this the whole time. Yeah, man. Yeah, you was a piece of work. I had to go. Like bro, little ass chin. But what I'm saying is though, man, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna keep gelling. Y'all know that already. I'm a gel till I can't gel no more. I want y'all to start gelling with me. I need y'all to gel. Like it's gonna be a gelling community. I need y'all to gel all day, just off any type of situation. You can even watch this video and gel off me while you watch it. You feel what I'm saying? But love y'all, mouth gang.
Turn up with your dog.